Do you want to tell them where we're going?
I'm going our house.
Why are you crying about it?
Uma was actually, when we viewed the house that we put an offer in, she fell asleep in the van on the way and she hasn't actually seen it. So this is going to be her first time seeing it. And you're excited to see your room? And you were like, is it already pink? And I was like, no. Also, the reason we're going there is because we're meeting our inspector there to go over the results, and I
How's it pink room?
so nervous. I can't even take a deep breath, but I just feel like this is going to be such a pivotal moment where like it feels like real going forward, hopefully. Our realtor told us yesterday, or told Matt on the phone yesterday, that she's only had one inspector ever tell the people to like run as fast as they can. So that makes me feel good. It's just going to be good to know this information, and let's go. Good morning, cows. How are you feeling about the inspection?
I feel good, but I am also, you know, it's always scary to feel optimistic about something because then you're like, oh, what if they tell you bad news? And then you have to put your foot in your mouth. But I feel really good about it.
It's better to let yourself feel all of the excitement because you're still going to feel all of the sadness anyways.
I think one of the things that I'm most grateful about with van life and tent life particularly is that it forced us to strip away everything that we had and all the things that you think you need, and we really needed so little. Even though this is just like this tiny little cottage, I feel so rich and so lucky and so abundant, and we're in a place where we can probably stay heated if we get like a fire burning stove, and we're also in a climate where we don't need an air conditioner. And also, like, even if we have septic running and going well, like, I like a compost toilet. So
what you're saying is that the whole house is in shambles, will still just move
no,
to it?
I don't think that. But unless if they told us that, like, oh my God, they're going to report stuff. It's a 100-year-old house, and they do with new houses. So we're just going to find out what it is, and if it's things that can be fixed, we'll ask them to fix it, or we'll ask them to take the price down, and it's all going to be great. But we don't need much, so.
Can't go on without you. Gonna let our love shine.
Are we living here now or not? She wants to know.
This is our home.
Uma just was playing down in the water. She asked if when we live here, if she can play down there by herself. And I said, I bet by next summer you'll be big enough to go down there by yourself.
Can you show me the water?
Okay, come on.
Come on.
Do you want to live here?
Mm-hmm.
You like your room?
My room big.
There's nothing to fear if you try. If you keep believing, like rain falling soft from the sky, I'll tend to your needs. We can live here. We can die. We can live here. We can die.
See, let me show the camera. I'm gonna press these leaves in a book so we can keep them as a keepsake for the first time Uma came to the house.
Look at these.
Aren't they pretty? I love all the colors. You're welcome. Aren't they pretty? I love all the colors.
Why are all colors?
Because it's like fall time.
Fall time. Why is fall time?
Because the weather's getting
Grab
chilly.
another one.
I'll grab one more. Let's find a nice pretty one.
And these one's pretty.
Oh, I like this one.
You like it too.
Should we put them in the van and I'll press them?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm curious to hear what our inspector has to say.
Well, so far we've received good news.
Yeah, so our septic looks really good. He was very pleasantly surprised by the septic. And then curious to see what he says once we get into the crawl space too.
So it's many days later now, and so we're gonna tell you about the inspection here in a little bit, but it's fall time. It's feeling so beautiful. It's just my favorite season of the year. So I decided to make homemade chili and homemade cinnamon roll bread. And you posted about it on Instagram.
Yeah, so I was just curious how common it is for people to make chili with cinnamon rolls, and it actually turns out that it's a very niche, very specific regional thing to have cinnamon rolls and chili, which I was surprised by.
We thought it was a Midwest thing, but I think it's just a Nebraska thing is what people are saying. So
Nebraska and Kansas.
Let us know what your take is on that.
Yeah, do you guys eat cinnamon rolls with your chili? And if not, what do you eat with your chili?
There are some diehard Nebraskans, I guess, that put cinnamon roll in their chili, which we're not about that. We just like them as a partnership.
I think in the South they do cornbread.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and someone from Ohio said they do peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with their chili. But I don't know if that was just them or if that was a regional thing. So anyways, really curious.
What's your favorite fall treat?
Yeah. So we're gonna eat and then we'll kind of just
give you a recap.
Yeah.
All right, you want some homemade cinnamon bread?
Yeah.
You helped make this.
I'm gonna try cinnamon.
Yeah, you tried the cinnamon before
I'm gonna try a cinnamon.
Ooh, yum.
Me like a crust too.
You like the crust too?
Yeah. Me like a plate that has. But it doesn't fill.
Here you go. Try it. See if you like it.
Okay.
Is it too hot?
What do you think, Uma?
Good.
It was good, huh? It's actually really good.
You like it?
It's really good.
I want to try it.
I'm really proud of that.
It's good.
I know, it's fun, huh?
So you guys are probably wondering how the inspection went and are just wanting some details from us. Let's see. Obviously, we hired the inspector, so we knew that it was his job to go looking for things wrong with the house. And it's a 100-year-old house, so there was no doubt a nice list of things that were pretty small. I think the two biggest things are the roof is, he says that a new roof is needed on the house, but it's not leaking, it's just old, and there's a couple shingles missing, but after talking with our team, it's not in such disrepair that it's likely that the sellers would replace it. But there is an issue with, there's a slope that goes towards the house, and there is moisture accumulating in an area of the crawl space. So we are hoping that we can get them to fix that. But we, as the buyers, have the right to back out at any time. So in North Carolina, having an inspection and having some grounds for more negotiation is really in our favor. So it would be really great if we can get them to come down, or at least cover the cost of this, or get it repaired before we move in. So by the time that, not this video is posted, but our next video is posted, we should have all the negotiation stuff figured out, and then we'll be sitting pretty good knowing if we're moving into this house or not.
All right, so wish us luck on this next exciting but kind of stressful moment. If you have any tips in terms of what we should do during this closing period and how negotiation should work, someone online actually was the one that recommended doing a buyer's credit. That was just a brilliant, nice piece of advice. And so anything else that you got for us, and yeah, we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
And I think we're supposed to tell you guys to hit subscribe if you're new here and to like this video because it really helps with the algorithm supposedly. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next week. This is what we get when we ask him to smile.
Smile.
You're a silly girl.
It's so goofy.